Hey guys, and welcome to Kickstarter update number 36. I'm here in Seattle, heading towards a mythical place, a place of legends, and I'm here on a secret mission. You see, like at the end of the Kickstarter campaign, you guys unlocked that final stretch goal, which was the Game Master mode, the thing that nobody expected to be unlocked. And so we started working on it a couple of years ago now, and we've been very silent about it. But today, we're ready to show it to the world. Turns out that our Game Master mode is awesome. It's really, really cool. It's a completely new way of playing, and we've been thinking about how can we maximize the exposure for our Game Master mode. And that brought me to Seattle today. Because when you start thinking about how will I promote something like a Game Master mode, you start thinking of existing campaigns. And you say to yourself, well, maybe I could convert an existing campaign and put it in Original Sin 2. And that's exactly what I'm going to try to do today, because I'm here today at Wizards of the Coast, and I'm going to ask them if I can take one of their starter set campaigns and put it in Original Sin 2. They haven't said yes yet, okay? So it might fail, but at least we'll have fun trying, okay? Let's go in. So, I made it in, but there's an obstacle. You're not going to be able to say no to this. Check this out, man.
I think you're gonna let me in. What do you think? I thought so.
Okay, we're good to go. So, we made them an offer they can't refuse. And we brought all of our equipment, so we're setting up a bunch of machines here, and we're going to play a GM session here in the offices of Wizards of the Coast, and hopefully they're going to like it. And if they like it, maybe, just maybe, they'll let us use Lost Mines of Phandelver as a demonstration campaign for Divinity Original Sin 2's awesome Game Master mode. Okay, are you as excited as I am? I am really excited, man. Meet Edouard. Edouard is going to be the Game Master for the guys of Wizards of the Coast. They're going to be playing Lost Mines of Phandelver. You put it in there?
Absolutely, I did.
All right, and so upon you falls the holy mission of convincing all of them that Game Master mode is awesome and they should let us use Lost Mines of Phandelver, all right?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
I'm really excited. You can do it, man. Go, 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 go.
All right. Okay. So the game starts. So you can rotate the camera using mouse wheel and dragging and dropping the mouse wheel. You're now in Neverwinter, in the shop of a guy named Aaron Stonebrewer and his kids. You can right-click on the Stonebrewer guys to actually trade with them. However, this is a tabletop experience, so whatever you do will have consequences. So please, before you start stealing or attacking everybody, please think or talk to me. If the dwarves don't have something that you want, you can tell me, and we'll talk about it. A dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker has hired you to bring a wagon load of provisions to a settlement called Fendlin, a couple of weeks travel southeast of Neverwinter. So you can see the little, yellow pin there. This is where you're going.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Mary. Well, you hear something in these ruins, like a breath, like something like that. You've been ambushed by goblins.
What?
All right. So the goblins just like burst out of their hiding places. And go, oh, 1 HP left.
I know.
1 HP
One
left.
tough goblin.
That's right.
You've clearly bitten off more you can chew. Surrender now.
Hell yeah. So he goes, I surrender. I surrender. So well played. The goblin is absolutely terrified and doesn't really say anything. Doesn't say anything.
I run up next to Mary,
Go ahead, guys. Talk to them.
grab the goblin and shake him and go, "What have you done? Where have you been?"
You managed to also extract that there was a map that they wanted. And this is what they wanted, the map.
I poke him in the back and I go, "Start walking."
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm interrupting your session, but I went upstairs to the powers that be, and so they want to know if you had fun. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have fun?
No, I did.
All right.
A round of applause for our game master.
All right, super. Can you maybe show us how you do story?
All right, sure. To do story, we have a particularly handy tool, which are the vignettes. Where, when I prepared a campaign, I can just like type whatever I want to show players. I can then choose an image.
Can you import images?
I can import images, yes.
Super.
For instance, here, this is like official D&D stuff that I imported for this particular situation. I can just double click and load any scene that I have prepared, or maybe not prepared. I can just like prepare them on the fly.
And so do you have a selection of scenes that's present?
Yes. For instance, if I hit this create new scene, I can call it whatever, desert. And then I have a bunch of scenes here to choose from.
So they're prefab levels,
that's right,
which you can make with the level editor.
Yes.
And then you can import them in here, and then on the fly you can select them.
Absolutely.
All right, super. Okay. And then what can you do once you're in the scene?
When I'm here in the scene, I have a variety of tools to place creatures, items. So this is the desert that I made. So for instance, these are monsters. I'm sorry, these are monsters. So I don't know. Trying to find a cool monster to place.
Yeah, the Neuromancer Garden sounds cool.
There you go. That's the undead.
All right.
And this is Dwarven undead.
And can you modify their properties?
I can, absolutely. By clicking the Manage Target button, I can choose, for instance, their name. I can call them whatever I want. Their level, of course.
You can modify their inventory also?
Absolutely, yes.
Oops. So can you put like a grenade or something in their pockets?
You put a grenade in their pockets. This is a selection of items that we have. This is weapons, and we have grenades, for instance. I can give this guy a bottled Inferno.
Okay, excellent.
That he will use in the game.
And so the AI would use it automatically, but you can possess this guy, right?
Exactly. I can just, instead of using the AI, I can just possess this guy, and as you can see, I can have him walk. I am him now.
Yeah, so in combat, you control all of his moves just like you would be playing turn-based combat.
I am essentially playing against the players.
All right, cool. And then I've seen you roll a lot of dice.
That's right. So we have the dice roller, which is really important for any tabletop experience, where you can just select what sort of dice that you want, and then what kind of roll it's going to be, and who is going to roll it. These are the players.
Okay, super. And you have the ability to give them gold, to create surfaces, those kind of things.
So for instance, gold is the reward panel, and I can just select, for instance, who's going to get 200 gold, or 750 XP, and then I just hit give, and I can see their inventory right here. This is my own vision of their inventory, and I can see, for instance, that Salak got 200 gold. He already had 50.
You also have your own inventory where you can prepare items.
Absolutely, yes. I have
Game Master's bag.
So this is some sort of like bottomless bag that I have, and here I can actually create any item that I want. For instance, I can create like a robe. I can select the rarity and name it whatever I want, tweak its properties, add intelligence, for instance. So this is going to be
robe of intelligence.
This is going to be the robe of intelligence, and I'm going to accept them. This is going to be a level 5 item. This is going to be magical, and then I had just hit create like that, and it appears in my bottomless bag.
And you got a robe of intelligence, super.
That's right.
Which you then can give to them as a reward if they did something.
Absolutely.
And so forth.
Give it to them, or I can have an NPC.
And can you, because I saw that in the, can you change the weather, or can you change can you make it night?
That's right. I can absolutely.
You hear that, guys? Night.
That's right.
Night.
Any atmosphere that you want. Here's night.
All right. So you can change the music also and the ambience.
And so it's going to.
And then
slowly fall night. I can indeed select the music.
All right, super.
This is a surface painter, so you can select, like in Divinity, you can select any surface that you want.
Yeah, there
you
go.
can just paint whatever you want. You can set the size of the brush in any way you want. Oh, I'm sorry. And also the chain reactions work as well as the.
Super. Okay, so fantastic.
It's all there. I can do clouds, I can do it.
All right, and imagine now, like, just to make it hard on you, like, you want to give a skill to this guy. Like, I want to give him a fireball.
Sure. So I select this guy. So here's the guy. It's right here. Super happy about life in general. And I hit K. K is my Game Master spellbook. There's all the spells that I have. So I hit Manage, and I open his own spellbook. Like this. So I see that, for instance, he's already got these spells, but I don't want him to have that. So I'm going to remove them and I give them a fireball by simply dragging and dropping like that.
And so if you possess him now?
And if I possess him now, we'll see that he doesn't have the spells anymore because I removed them and he's got a
the
fireball.
Spells you gave him, which is fantastic. And you can do the same thing to the players.
Absolutely the same thing.
That's
Everything
fantastic.
I can do on NPC, I can do on player.
I actually really like it. I found the depth of like what's the DM was able to do was actually pretty expansive. Seeing that the map, like the actual map, seeing the vignettes, having those choices and adding choices on the fly, which really, really good because it really helps take into account just how wildly, random and unpredictable players are, which is something that I haven't seen really been taken into account in other systems before. So I think it's really interesting.
So, there you have it guys, our Game Master mode. I'm super proud of the team and what they've accomplished here. And I'm also really happy because I heard that we can actually use Lost Mines of Phandelver as a promotion tool to show the world how awesome Game Master mode is. That's not the only thing I have today. I have a stream to announce, a stream with the Matt Mercer, yes, Matt Mercer, together with Jesse Cox, Dodger, Stripping and Bikeman, which is going to be happening really, really soon. So check out on the Kickstarter page when exactly that's going to go live. What else do I have? I have a patch to announce. You haven't heard me talk about the latest patch for Original Sin 2 yet. It's going to be coming very shortly. We're having a few technical problems, and that is because it's a very big patch. So we've integrated a whole bunch of features that you guys have been looking forward to. So expect a new Kickstarter update with the feature overview in the next couple of weeks, I would say. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for joining us, guys, and see you soon in Kickstarter update number 37. Bye-bye!
You can make yourself get horns so that you can do bull rush attacks, which cause bleeding. You can get wings so you can fly, or you can even do tentacle attacks. You grow tentacles.